Hey everybody, I'm at the historic Sagamore Hill Historic Monument. It's where Teddy Roosevelt and his family lived. Just kind of looking into reports that in this particular area near Oyster Bay, there have actually been sightings of Bigfoot and Sasquatch in the area. I just thought it'd be a good opportunity because there's a great nature trail preserve around this area to check that out. Subscribe and like if you could, and come along for the journey. All right, so here we are at the mouth of the trail right here, Sagamore Hill Nature Trail, which eventually leads out to the, I think it's Oyster Bay or something like that. But yeah, I kind of decided to do this video on a whim because there's been actually reported Bigfoot sightings kind of out this way, and I know that the one reported sighting was near the Walt Whitman house that's in this area, the Cold Spring Harbor. So I'm kind of out this way, so it's I never thought I'd ever do a video about a Long Island Bigfoot, but here I am. And I'm just following the nature trail to get to where I need to get going. So it is just like a 7/10 of a mile loop. And it's going to get us to we're going to take the Eel Creek Bridge. What is that specifically? Oh, it is Cold Spring Harbor. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I never thought I'd be making a video about this, but Long Island is so big that, I mean, really anything could be out this way. There's actually I think there is like a proper like Bigfoot Long Island channel that does exist, which is just kind of funny. But there's small tracts of like woods and forests like this that do lead out to different areas. At least this trail's pretty nice, pretty walkable. I feel like if you have a kid, you could even get away with it. There are other people on the trail, so you do have to be conscious of that. Yeah, it's funny with Long Island. It's like it has these little pockets of forest that really could kind of lead to anything in terms of what's hiding. Yeah, we think of Long Island as just being so heavily, densely populated that, you know, wildlife kind of flees from this area, but I really think there's potential here for anything. There's a pretty famous like Bigfoot researcher, and he had his sightings that were he's originally from like the Arizona area, but he was working in Long Island, so on a whim he decided to do some research into different trails and such, and he potentially, was seeing signs of Bigfoot in a particular area that he was researching. And who knows? Like, who knows? Like, I think Long Island's what, like 200 miles long, 50, 60 miles wide. So, I mean, there could be like a remnant population, just a, relic population just hiding somewhere. So, at least my, interest will be satiated, I guess. This is the Eel Creek Bridge. It goes out to the Cold Spring Harbor. There are other people here. This fairly densely populated area. Definitely has the different smells of the seagrass. I haven't invented smell-o-vision yet. Yeah, but if you look, see the woods, how dense they are back there. Still pretty old trees. Maybe second growth. But yeah, there's all these like interweaving little tidal pools, kind of lead back up into the woods there. There are the different types of boats and everything, but they always say that, kind of, Bigfoot lives on like the edge of society. Maybe it just could be living here right on Cold Spring Harbor, Long Island. I think this is where Billy Joel's from originally. Sorry. one of my few videos where I'm walking on sand. But yeah, so this is the Eel River Bridge, I think it was. Nice little detour here. But yeah, Long Island does have these like pockets of little forests. And who knows? It's just who knows what could exist in. Or was it 10,000 square miles? This is still pretty level terrain here. It looks just like human footprints. Nothing too crazy. There's some ground ferns on Long Island. That's pretty impressive. Means it's like a pretty healthy environment. And it's getting dark now. The park will close pretty soon. So it looks like bamboo back there. Anything could be hiding in bamboo. One time I came across like a dead deer bamboo. Just so thick and dark. I think all the black bear have been extirpated from Long Island. Even little preserves like this can get pretty deserted and lonely. There's a little bit of a hill here. Kind of planned this trip out of the blue. So I'm trying not to kill myself. Look at the old tree. That is a thick one. Holy moly. Jeez Louise. Some thick old trees. That's some nice benches for people. Goodness gracious, these trees are tall. Wow. Look at that vine. Yeah, I mean, this trail reminded me that, like, bamboo is such like a dense, thick hiding area. There are some orchards and meadows we're going to go through now too that we missed coming in. There's little valleys and such. Yeah, I mean, especially like all these like little valleys and such. Just anything back here. I believe this is the Teddy Roosevelt Museum right here. That's kind of where we started. Oh wow, look how close I am to this deer. Oh my goodness. He is not afraid of anything. Wow. Hey, Mr. Deer. Beautiful you are. That's the closest I've ever been to a deer in the wild. Wow. All right, let's let him eat. These are the grass fields are going to be the orchards. There are people on here. The different orchards right here. See all the valleys and stuff that kind of dip back there. That's a pretty wild area. All right, folks. Thanks for coming with me to Sagamore Hill National Historic Site. Subscribe and like if you could, and take care.